In recovering from Bantu, aka the Rwandanese Genocide of 1994, which Jean Pierre Kagame learnt of mostly in 1996, Rwanda was advised by the League of Nations, or the French Circle, to send all the culprits of the Bantu to the International Criminal Court of Justice. The League of Nations, or the French Circle, through some unknown bewitchments, had managed to encircle everything and everyone. And a funny thing, Nani was asking, Oba wankolachi nonteka musako. That line comes from a song called Oliwa by Ugandan musician Carol Nantongo. The International Criminal Court of Justice was always there to try the perpetrators of the war from the bewitched countries, mostly in Africa and none else. Many countries in Africa have had their bewitched people tried in the International Court of Justice. Let us take for us now a moment and pause and ask what happened to Joseph Kony. Joseph Kony, according to anecdotal evidence, started or perpetrated a war in the northern Uganda, mostly among the Acholi tribe or the Acholi people. Uganda is a country, small as it is, with over 50 languages and culture. You can pray for it because God knows who understands one another with so many languages, with so many cultures. How? They fail to have so many Bantus in the different parts of the country, because you can understand that it is extremely difficult to get a job in a hotel in Uganda. It is extremely difficult to get a job on the land because many tribes, which means they cannot agree that let us grow in Misubawa and eat them. It is difficult. So what do they do? Always there in a land, pray for Uganda. It has many languages. It has one of the most leading cause of a Bantu. Extremely many tribes, always unsatisfied with life, always bewitching one another, with mostly no help from the League of Nations. But of course, the League of Nations know that it means. Joseph Kony, according again once more to anecdotal evidence, was a Sosi, son of the soil of the Acholi people. The Acholi people were mostly affected among all the people in that part of the region, northern region. God knows what they are bewitching it now. Northern region. It was at the epicenter of it all, epicenter of the war. The women of Acholi even showed their bums to one minister who had come to interfere in their land when the war had just ended, because they were already sick, bewitched. When he came, they showed him their naked buttock, which don't have any oil. Dry buttocks, God. The man died. The ceramic minister, according to anecdotal media evidence, that he died. He died while in the aeroplane. Jesus Christ, save us. Aeroplane killers. He died while he was in the aeroplane. He was a major, like major service in the what? In the civil army of the country, Uganda. Joseph Kony, to the disappointment of the naked buttocked dried women, was never captured or tried in the International Criminal Court of Justice in Hague, Netherlands. God knows where Hague, Netherlands is, in Europe, in the center of the Roman Empire. And the women, some were gassed with bullets, and they died on TV like this. So they don't know what happened to the source, Joseph Kony, and the major whom they showed it. John Taylor of Liberia, George Weah's Liberia. Which woman is that? Sharif something, was tried in the International Criminal Court of Justice for the long problems of Liberia and the wars which were breached by the center of Hague. In Uganda, the media lied that a sitting president cannot be indicted because who knows? Indicted, they were always saying it, or tried in the International Criminal Court of Justice. We don't know who was saying it. If there was somebody who was saying it who is not just trying to put us in the circle, we don't know that one. We don't know, and we don't know that a sitting president cannot be bewitched and indicted in the International Criminal Court of Justice, because unless he leaves power, or anyway, they were trying to explain why. By then the president of that country, Uganda, had stayed for so long, for a lot of years, more than the age of the average Roman. in power, eating it. But later on, not later, around that time, there was a lot of evidence that the president of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, and then the his vice president, now, who later on became the president of Kenya, after Uhuru Kenyatta, William Ruto, were indicted and tried in the Criminal Justice Court, God, it has been bewitched. It has. International Criminal Court of Justice, for starting what you would call a chitabantu in Kenya after the 2007 political and no democratic elections. However, when you think carefully about the word genocide and the chitabantu of Kenya was never referred to as a genocide, and many chitabantus in the world are rarely referred to as genocide. You hear that word sounding ringing when they are referring to the Rwandanese genocide. 1994.